Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Dave from StructuredStrength.com, and we're going to talk about deadlifting to get huge. All right, so one of the neat things about deadlifts is, well, first off, a lot of people are scared, which is kind of funny to me, because I feel like it's the easiest movement to get out of when you got heavy load. You can just let go of it. Just don't push through bad positions. Whereas like in a back squat, you're in the bottom of the hole with that load. Stuff can happen. Front squat's a little bit easier to get out of. But deadlifts, people are scared of it. I get it. But we can use that to put strain on your whole body to put the stressors needed to get some major changes in muscle mass as well as skeletal strength, your bone density, all right? So we're gonna go through this step by step a little bit, going over kind of the issues that I see at the gym usually from people, and kind of the common mistakes that pop up. And what happens with these mistakes is we end up not putting enough stress on our body or spending enough time under tension to make our body grow muscle, to make our body get stronger. So first thing first, we see so many people not control the downward part of the deadlift. So we see people go way too heavy, worry about 1 and 3 and 5 rep maxes, and they end up never controlling the negative. So what I'm talking about is, here they are, they come up, and they're just, doosh, come up, doosh, and they just crash down with it. Sometimes you'll see people do touch and go reps like that, which is a little crazy, right? So what ends up happening is at the bottom, the weakest point in the deadlift, the part where we might have the most amount of muscle that needs the fire to lift up the bar, we get a little bounce off the bottom, we come right up. The other part is if I can't control that negative all the way down under load, you're stronger than negative. Most likely on the way up, you're going to be weaker as well too. So let's take advantage of that full movement, not just make it about the way up. Let's control that tempo on the way down. Number 2 is we see people not vary their deadlift. So they'll always do the same exact movement, same exact way, and they get stuck at the same weight for years and years and years. Don't be scared to change your range of motion. Do some deadlifts off plates. So I can set up plates or blocks, and I can do partial range of motion deadlifts. It actually helps with, the pull off the ground because we're able to overload it a little bit more. We can do rack pulls from the top down. We can stand on weight plates so that we have more of a deficit. Let's change it up. Let's vary it, work on it for 3 to 4 weeks, and then come back to conventional deadlifts and be surprised how just throwing in the little variation, change the stressors, you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger at the deadlift. Another way to vary this is not just to use a traditional barbell. You can go dumbbells, kettlebells, trap bar. You can go feet wider too, and that all changes this stimulus, okay? And the last thing we're going to talk about is the idea about getting some higher rep deadlifts in place. So what I'm talking about is not just doing singles or doubles or triples, but let's try and get up into that 8 to 10 rep range, okay? We see so many people only go heavy on this movement and use it as like a primary strength movement. I'm going to challenge you to use it almost like an accessory movement, and let's increase the reps so we can build some more tension and stamina in our lower back and through our core, so that way we can increase time under tension and cause that growth. Let's put on some muscle in our back, our hamstrings, and our glutes. All right, so 1, make sure you control that tempo. 2, vary it, change which way you're pulling it, change your feet. And number 3, let's actually bump up those reps a little bit and let's get out of that 1, 3, and 5. Let's use it to pack on some muscle. Deadlifts are very effective when used right. Don't get stuck into the common traps of not controlling the negative, always doing the same thing and only going heavy with them, all right? Don't be scared of deadlifts. They'll be great for you. Just start slow, do it right. Now, if all that's overwhelming, confusing, you have no idea how to put this in play, how to work on it, you can check out StructureYourStrength.com where we do all the programming for you. Talk to you soon.